What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the Reclusive Gamer here, and I'm going to show you which mods I have installed since a few people asked me what my personal mods are in my mod list. So I'm just going to show you quickly, and as an example I'll show you how to install them and a couple of tips and tricks on how to troubleshoot the game and or get the game to run without any issues, or at least minimal issues. So first things first, I'm just going to show you the mod list. Going to go into properties, install files, and go into the main folder, and I'll show you. The first thing you want to do is make a mod folder, or a mods plural folder, as you see right here. And all the mods that I have are right here, quite a few, as you can see. There is a lot of them. I don't really have the time or patience to go through each one, but feel free, if you like, pause the screen and take a look yourself. These are all the mods I have. Fiend mount, Griffin mount, rider util. I think that makes haptic vibrations when you're riding on your horse. Roach, I believe the horse's name is. Whale boat. You get to summon a whale and use it as a boat.
I don't care if you're fat.
Sold! To the big black guy right there.
The Fiend and Griffin are pretty cool. You get to mount them and
that looks like fun.
Fly around, or use the Fiend as sort of like the way you would ride Roach. And everything else here, yeah, just take a look. It's self-explanatory. In my humble, honest opinion, if you only want a couple of mods just for aesthetic purposes, I would go through the HD, or download the HD reworked project. That is a must-have. And another mod I would install that changes a lot of things is the Brothers in Arms. Everything else really is optional. I mean, the game is gorgeous. It's beautiful as is if you don't want to install any mods. But these mods here, they really add the immersion and they improve the overall look, in my opinion. So yeah, take a look. It's all here. Like I said, pause the screen. There's True Fires. I have mods, boat races, the Brothers in Arms is right here. Oh, I even added firearms, enhanced camera, jumping in water. Here's another one. Here's a good one. I think this is important. If you don't want to play as Geralt, you can actually play as Ciri or any other NPC that's in the game. Well, the main characters, like Triss and Yennefer. It's called custom player characters. So that is it. Those are the mods. And also another folder is DLC. So mainly you're going to want to deal with these two folders, DLC and mods. And that's really about it. I'll show you as an example how to do these and where to install. One thing I forgot to mention is if you're just like me, if you're too lazy and you just want to literally click and drag all the mods that I have installed for my personal game and you want to replicate that, feel free. I will leave a link to my Google Drive and you can get it from there. The folder with the mod list is about 17, maybe 18 gigs, so it's not all that big. But yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess. It's my way of thanking the community for the subscribers I have. I'm not getting a lot of views, but I just want to be thankful. I'm thankful that I'm alive, thankful that I'm monetized, and yeah, it's my way of giving back, I guess. If you want, check it out. You can just download it and it is really easy. I even put the file and folder structure inside of the Witcher 3 mod list, and you literally just have to click and drag it over into your main folder, and if it says overwrite, just overwrite. But beware though, as a word of caution, disclaimer, if anything goes wrong, I don't want to be blamed for it. So as a precautionary measure, just make sure you back up your game, make a copy of it. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you got to do it, especially when it comes to heavily modded games and mod lists. So back up the game and then feel free to drag all the files and overwrite. But I would recommend uninstalling your game to begin with and just do a clean install and then drag it over, because I don't know, it's really for people, if you already have other mods installed, then yeah, do a clean install, because it might conflict with other mods. And I know there's ways to merge mods with a script merger, but maybe I'm just kind of dense or retarded.
Get out, retard.
or something.
Yeah, I can tell.
I don't know how to use a script merger, and I did it once or twice, but I can't really understand it for the life of me, and it really caused more harm than anything else, and it just would cause nonstop crashes. So if anything requires me to merge stuff, I just stay away from it. But yeah, all these mods work perfectly, at least in my case. And how I know is because I manually downloaded it one by one individually, and I tested out myself. It took me about 2, maybe 3 days. So with all the mods that you see here, one by one, I would install it and I would start the game. I would play for a little while and then exit out, and over and over and over and over again. So it took quite a considerable amount of time. So they work. Trust me, you're not going to run into any issues. All right. So yeah, that really is it. I will show you right now on how to actually install the mods as an example. So take, for example, which one is this one? Okay, here is the Witcher 3 HD rework project next gen edition. Here is the main files. If you have the next gen edition, just manually download it. It's going to take you a long time because it's 11.8 gigs unless you have a subscription with Nexus Mods, which I recommend you do. I don't right now. Usually I do, but I've been running low on cash, so I kind of forgot about re-upping my subscription. But yeah, it's going to take a long time, so you might as well go into check out my Google Drive if you want. It's right there. That might be a little faster. And all right, what else? Download the Next Gen Fixes version 3, and that's only about 162 megs. And I will show you how to install it as an example. I have this backed up in my other folder where I have all my other mods from other games. It's somewhere around here. Hold on a sec. Where did it go? All right, this is the Brothers in Arms. Well, I'll be damned. I can't find it. That's strange. That's really odd. I can't find it. I had it. Maybe I'm going blind or something. My old age. No, this is the Brothers in Arms. All right, I don't have it. Anyways, it's in my Google Drive. You can find it there, and you just pretty much it's gonna say mod. All right, I'm gonna give you another example. Here is Brothers in Arms. The HD rework project is just gonna have this. It's gonna say mod and then HD blah 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 blah, and you simply here you go, Brothers in Arms. You click into the mods folder and you simply just drag it and you drop it. I'm not going to do it because I have it. As you can see, where is it? It is right here. So I'm not going to do it. And then if you see anything that says DLC, for example, right here, Brothers in Arms, you find this folder, DLC, and you click and you drag it over. Same deal. And it's right here. Just make sure if you have the HD rework project, make sure, and Brothers in Arms, there is a patch. So you make sure you download the patch as well. And yeah, it goes into the mod folder, to the mods folder, plural. Here's another example. All right, White Orchard Battlefield improved. I have this one. It says it improves White Orchard Battlefield, added 150 new objects, blah, 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 extra scenery. And I can't find it. I'm sure if I look hard enough, it's there. But you know what? I'm just going to download it from here. It's only about 2.4 megabytes. Not a lot. All right, and here it is right here. Comes in a zip file, and you can unzip it if you want. For me, I just double click right into it, and same deal. Click and you drag it over. And I have it right here. Mod improved White Orchard Battlefield with no spaces in between the words. All right, so that's it, folks. It's really, really easy. As a rule of thumb, you just find the file structures and just make sure it correlates and matches. And anything with mod goes into mods. Anything with DLC goes into the DLC. And also, don't forget, read the description of any mod that you want to install. And more importantly, go into the comments section and see if anybody's having any issues or any trouble, because sometimes these mods are outdated and they don't work currently, or they don't work with the current version of the game. Which reminds me, I will show you a little trick. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it a ton of times in my other modding tutorials, but you want to go into find your game wherever it is and go to Steam apps and find the manifest ID of The Witcher 3. I forgot which one it is, so I'm going to look it up. My advice to you is whenever you go into a site, here it is. I have it as a bookmark. Keep it as a bookmark, because if you mod games as much as I do, for example, you're going to want to keep this as a bookmark. So look up The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and you find the app ID, and it is 292030. Oh, it's right here. That was easy. App manifest ID is 292030. Right click it, go into properties, and I have it ticked already, and you make sure the box read only is ticked. So what that does, I do the same damn thing with Cyberpunk 2077. So what that does is theoretically it prevents the game from not so much downloading the update, but it won't apply the update. Like you'll get an error message, and that's good. It's actually a good sign. Let me show you which games right now that I have that I don't want to. I was offline, so I'm gonna have to log back online. I'll show you all my games that I have that I absolutely refuse to update. And of course, is GTA, Red Redemption 2, Elden Ring, Black Myth with I can't speak right. Black Myth Wukong. I don't want to update quite yet because I have a lot of mods there installed. And with the update, I don't know if you heard about it. It comes with new boss rush modes or something, and I'm not really interested in that, to be honest with you. I haven't even finished the main game, believe it or not. So I'll update it after I beat the main game, maybe. But Elden Ring, I will not touch for the life of me because this game is probably one of the hardest games for me, at least, is to install mods. Anyway, I digress. These are the games that I have personally that I won't update, and The Witcher is here, but that's a red kit. I'm scared if I update the red kit that it's gonna mess with the main game, so I'm just gonna leave it be and leave it alone. Red Dead Redemption 2, this game is another extremely hard game. Well, it's not so hard to really mod, but one little mistake will crash this game. So you have to, same deal with The Witcher 3. I would install 1 or 2 mods at a time and test it out. All right, so yeah, that is it. Let me go offline again. Another rule of thumb is if you're playing a heavily modded game that you do not want updated, yeah, go offline and play it. If you want to bypass, actually, hold on a sec, I'll show you what I do sometimes. If you want to bypass that annoying red launcher, most games have their own launchers, which is annoying. Go into your bin, and if you are playing the DX12 version of the game, it's right here. Go into Witcher 3, find the EXE, and you can do this as well. Go to compatibility and click run this program as admin. Right click it, create shortcut. And I don't know why this happens all the time, but it gives a blank thing. What do you call it? A blank icon. And usually I never have any trouble at all because I can change the icon and see it's here, but it's not showing up. So yeah, you can make a shortcut to the game and put it on your desktop or something, and whenever you double click it, it will just launch the game and it will bypass that annoying the red launcher. Another tip also, I go through this in every modding tutorial. What I would do is I would go into Windows Update, the friggin' not Windows Update, privacy and security. Windows security is another one annoying feature. I mean, it's, handy because it prevents you from getting hacked, but it's always giving like false positives, whatever you want to call it.
Are you HIV positive?
And it prevents games from running. So if that happens, it happens a lot, especially like with Skyrim or Fallout 4 and games like that. Actually, a lot of games that does it too now. But go into controlled folder access and make sure that's ticked to off. And then what you want to do is go into exclusions. Add an exclusion, I just do a folder. Where's The Witcher? Yeah, I have it right here. I'm pretty sure I have it on there already. And that is it, I think. Another thing if you want to do, if you want increased performance, go into your Windows search, type in graphics. Graphics settings, change default graphics settings. No, messed up. Go back. Graphics. Damn it, it takes a while. The computer's been acting slow as of late. Okay, here it is, right? Yeah, browse and add a game. Any game you want for increased performance. It might work for you, it might not. For me, I don't know if it's just a placebo, but I think it's working. I used to really be obsessed with it when I had my measly 1080 Ti. Well, I still do have my 1080 Ti, which I haven't even turned on in like a year. Anyways, find your game. Usually the games are in program files x86 unless you have a different installation default area for your games. But for me, I have it on x86, which is my NVMe drive. Find the game, Witcher 3, go into bin, DX12, and there it is. Add the EXE. I already had it. See, I already have it. So yeah, that helps as well. And that's really it. If anything else goes wrong, I would do the usual. I know it's stupid, but verify integrity of game files if you're getting any errors. And another thing I forgot to mention, I'll leave this in the description, in the video description, this link. Go into this. I think it is your Visual C++ stuff. That helped as well. All-in-one. I don't know, a lot of games needs these, this coding stuff, and make sure it's all-in-one installer, and basically it will give you up-to-date versions of it. And also what I would do is find I think it's called DirectX. Yeah, look for, here it is, I think, the DirectX version. because that, I think it happened. No, it happened with The Witcher, actually. It happened with the, yeah, it did. It happened with The Witcher. Make sure your DirectX files are, here it is. Okay, I think. Yeah, these are the DX files. You know what? I'll upload it to my Google Drive and you can find it there. Make sure it's up to date. So that took a lot of research and searching like a madman on the web to figure out how to basically get certain games to run. And The Witcher 3 was a major culprit for that. So yeah, DX files, make sure you have up to date. Which one was it? The Visual C++ stuff, and verify the files. Make sure you have the game's exe to your exclusion list for your Windows security, and yeah, and put it in your graphics options as well and make it high priority. And that's it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for being long-winded as usual, but I always say that I'm gonna be fast, but I just talk and yap and yap and yap. Gotta work on that. But anyways, if it was helpful and if you didn't mind hearing me run my mouth, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. And you know what? I'm gonna start the game up and play for a little while. So if you want to see what the game looks like, I'm pretty sure you know what the game looks like, but if you want to see some of the graphical fidelity, then yeah, stick around. It's coming up next. Oh yeah, also, before I forget, my Google Drive, I added my personal reshade there as well. So if you like the color vibrancy and saturation, it's all there for you. Every file that you need is in my Google Drive. All right, so yeah, have fun and happy holidays. Stick around if you want to see the gameplay. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.
What if they're right? What if I'm wrong? What if the best of my story was lying?
All right, here it is, The Witcher 3. What's up, everybody? It is the Reclusive Gamer, and yeah, as I stated earlier, here is some gameplay. Just want to get one thing out of the way first, and it is if anybody's having any issues recording on their OBS, which I did. I made a video just before this, and I had to erase it because it was pretty much a black screen. You have to turn off MSI Afterburner. So I had to get rid of it. Not get rid of it, I just turned it off. Because it also has Reba Tuner, and I wanted to, unfortunately, use the Reba Tuner with the MSI Afterburner to showcase some of the stats, the frame rates, some of the graphical parameters and statistics during this gameplay. But unfortunately, it interferes with the recording software. So, yeah, if you look at the top right-hand corner, it says 60 FPS. That's pretty much that's the best I can get, and it is because I am using Reshade. So, yeah, I did a quick little mission. I was looking around here for a second. Yeah, I had to kill the Leshen, and it was actually a pretty cool little story thing. And I thought it recorded, but no, it didn't. So I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 missions, and that is it. If anybody has any questions about the mods that I didn't answer in the tutorial, please feel free to ask me any questions you like in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get back to you. Just as a word of caution, if I don't answer, that means I didn't get the notification. For some strange reason, YouTube is not notifying me of every single comment I get. I don't know what the hell's going on, and they're also erasing a lot of my comments. So I don't know, but you know how it is. Alright, let me walk around a bit, take a look at the graphics here. Have my torch. As you can see, there's, I guess it's called dynamic shadows. We have a sleeping villager here. I'll leave her alone. Oh, we have another sleeping villager. I'll leave both of them alone. Let them be. Let them catch their Z's. And let me walk around for a little bit more, and I will try tackling maybe a main quest line. You can see all the way in the distance. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have something called New Fires installed, and basically it increases the distance at which you can see flames, like torches on buildings. It looks cool. Who's this?
I'm busy.
Oh, you're busy. You're busy enjoying the view? Yeah, you can see it off in the distance. Look at that. That is beautiful. Very cool. So, yeah, I mentioned earlier the mods. This particular one is in the mods folder that I have, and you can go onto my Google Drive. I'll post the link in the video description, and you can get all the mods there. If you like the way, you know, my particular mod list looks, it's easy. Just click and drag all the folders into your main folder, and that is it. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. I made it really easy for you guys. So I just want a disclaimer. I just want to apologize in advance to any modders out there. If, you know, I don't know if it's okay that I do that, but if it's not, please let me know in the comment section, and I will remove the link, because I don't want, you know, I'm not trying to get into any problems with anybody on here. So I'm just trying to help out the community, especially for any newbies out there who don't know how to install mods. I just want, you know, I'm just trying to do a good thing out, you know, in general. You know, God, I say you know a lot. It's annoying, I know. You know, I know. All right, let me stop admiring my handiwork. Well, not really my handiwork, but it doesn't take a genius to install mods. You just drag and drop. All right, I'm gonna check out Yennefer. That really sucks, man. I really was hoping that I recorded the Leshen quest. Okay, I see a notice board here, and I'm gonna I'm going to stop at Blandair, grab these notices, and then I will go to the Druid's camp and hang out with Yennefer for a bit. So thank God I have this fast travel. Makes everything so much easier.
Oi, Witcher!
Oi! You got an offer for me?
Their corpses out of the inn.
Do you now?
Peace, mate.
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
What do you need me for?
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fred need a Witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are.
Quite the rogues there are.
Everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt.
Rapes and murders.
Grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps.
Easy there, feller.
Folks see three
I
yellow
don't want to
tops
get demonetized on my channel, you know.
Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut, often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a Witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well, I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday.
Then we
Witcher.
gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Alright, where is the notice board? It's got to be around here somewhere. No. Ah, here it is. Give me everything. Oi, what are you playing at over there? You enjoying the fire?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
What? Virgin, Mother, and Chrome. That's not something you hear every day. Damn, man, this is so beautiful. Look at that moon. The clouds.
We serve her who is Virgin, Mother, and Crone.
Yeah, okay, you said that twice now. Obviously, I've never heard of Jesus, have you? Well, it's off to see Yennefer. There she is. I could see her in the distance. I recognize her from all the way here. I think it's her.
Mad woman!
Yeah, that's.
Mad, I say!
It's got to be her.
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
Look weary, white hair.
hold Siri
Look
near
unwell.
to you. You know this damn well. But the
I shan't parley with you.
is no trifle. Have you any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a
Dude's got a
common
wild-looking
thief.
hat.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Borrowed versus stolen.
The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
What are you talking about?
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told
What you
you?
talking about, Willis?
Might have expected as much. The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Anyone ever used it? How'd you get this mask? I don't know. Yeah, how'd you get it?
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Ouroboros' mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the
Ouroboros.
myths?
Only ignorant fools
That's a real
belittle
thing.
their significance.
I think that's, what is that?
Besides, it's not the myths
A
that are
symbol
trial
of
here.
infinity, is
It's
it?
the
No.
thief.
I know it's like a snake swallowing its own tail or something. Alright, try to understand Yen. She did it for Siri. We've got... I don't know. Damn. Choices. I can only pick one. I don't know. Yeah, try to understand her.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did,
Then don't.
but try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Siri.
Oh, okay.
I know there are maternal feelings at play, but this is no excuse, no justification. The Mask of Ouroboros belongs to Skellige and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennefer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask. Follow me! We must neutralize the mask! Nuke its power!
Uh-oh. Damn, it's really dark. Wait up, old timer. Okay, there he is. What the hell is he doing? What the hell? Oh wow, this is cool. What am I supposed to do? Ah, jeez. Oh, okay, I gotta talk to Jennifer. Duh. Where is she? Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the HUD on. Out to my right. Somewhere that way. Oh, Jennifer.
Great. What was that?
Unicorns.
Unicorns?
Damn it, Ian, I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind?
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Alright, let me be agreeable.
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there? Let's
Nice.
go.
Guess she's never heard of privacy.
Already found the first spot.
Oh, wait. Quest item. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel. Then select it from the quick access menu. Okay. Inventory? Where? Oh, it's right here. I have it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I can't do anything else with it. Alright, where do I go? I guess there? No, it's right next to me. Alright, guess I'll just follow her.
This is the spot.
Whoa.
Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Ladies first.
I learned this at
Ah, damn it.
Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Yes, strong and independent.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us! If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
No.
Just so happens I'm willing to do anything for some people.
Everyone else, everything else be damned, is that it?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
We went flying in that direction.
Where's the mask? Oh, I think he gave it back. Okay.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you.
I will.
Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last on Helios, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Alright, that is going to be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Alright, with that said, I am out of here. And last but not least, if you enjoy my videos, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. And more importantly, please share my videos so it gets out to the YouTube algorithm. Alright, I shall see you in the next video, whatever video that is, whatever game I decide to play. I don't know. I have a lot on my list. I have a huge backlog of games that I need to start playing. And yeah. Alright, I'm considering getting a new hard drive as well, or another NVMe. I'm running low on space. A lot of the games coming out, especially in the AAA sector, a lot of these games are pretty much, it requires you to like have an SSD or NVMe, and it's just, yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. So a lot of new games coming out later this year or next year, 2025, and GPUs. So I don't know, I'm thinking about getting the 5090 when it comes out, but I'm gonna wait a while first and see the reviews, because that is a hefty investment, and I'm a little upset about it. Oh, I'm excited for the new GPU, but I'm a little upset too, because I've only had the 4090 for about a year and I'm still paying it off. So yeah, gaming is a very expensive habit, and I simply, I don't know, I don't have the funds for it. So alright, anyhow, let me shut up. Let me get out of here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.